So a couple days later, after recording this video, a tornado hit Perryton, Texas, just a few miles away from my hometown, devastating dozens of lives, destroying homes, and killing 3 people. I wanted to take this opportunity to help in any way I can, so I will post a link in the description where you can help donate. Welcome back to my channel, Retro Stash Repairs, everyone. My name is Miguel. Today I have a Sega Gamegear that I bought recently off of eBay. The seller stated it didn't turn on because they would try to turn it on and it would just flicker. So I'm going to look into it and see if we can fix it. Well, alright, I have some batteries right here. I'll go ahead and start popping those in. Dang it. I just started recording too. Testing sirens happens a lot since we live pretty close to refineries and plants around here. Remember, it scared the crap out of us once at 6 in the morning. Not even sure if this is picking up pretty well on the mic or not. I might end up cutting this out anyway, so I'm probably talking to myself. I think I hear some thunder though.
There's a tornado warning.
So this was no test or joke. There was in fact a real tornado warning. Me and my wife took off to my mom's house and she has a tornado shelter. The storm was moving so quick we stopped instead at our closer local church. Here are a few images and clips of what happened next. In the end, we were okay and nothing really major happened besides strong winds, hail, and rain. After the storm passed, we stopped at Starbucks, then went back home to finish my Sega Gamegear repair. Okay, after all that, I'm back. I can start where I left off. Putting in the batteries and try to turn it on, see what it does. Nothing. Not even a flicker. And on the description when it said it was flickering, I was like, oh, it has to be the capacitors. And I was thinking about ordering them, but I was just holding off until I saw it for myself. Because the capacitors are a very common problem on this. Most of the times when it flickers on and off, it's because it needs new capacitors. Okay, well, not even powering on. I actually did notice when I first looked at it, and it was already missing the battery cover, so I have to order some of those. There is a bit of corrosion right here. Or more like battery acid. So, and this battery terminal looks a bit crusty. I'm going to try to give it a scrape, see if that does anything. Which I might. This end looks a little better. This end looks perfect. But this one I might end up taking it out and putting it in a little bit of vinegar. Maybe if it needs it. Actually, if it ends up being just battery acid, dirty terminals, That'd be a pretty easy fix in the end. Might make a short video, who knows. Alright, go ahead and test it out again. Still nothing. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to open it up and take a look at the board, see if there's any corrosion inside, battery acid from those terminals. Maybe it got on the board, who knows. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take out my multimeter, make sure this terminal right here is pretty good. Picking up contact. It's a bit finicky, but definitely works. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and take a look at it inside. I'll be using a Phillips, and I actually need a torque security bit for this one. Let's go ahead and do that first. It's actually the same type that the original DMG Game Boy games use on the cartridges. Maybe a bit bigger, but I'm not too sure. Dang, the board actually looks very clean. And it doesn't look like there's battery acid in here or corrosion. Might end up actually being the capacitors. And oh yeah, that's definitely not going to turn on. Yep, that's completely disconnected. Kind of looks burnt. What happened here? That might actually end up being our main problem. Makes me wonder. The seller said it was flickering. I wonder if it was slightly connected and just busted loose all of a sudden. I don't know, during shipping or something. Yeah, well, I definitely have to fix that. I was actually thinking taking it out before soldering, but looking at it, yeah, it looks like I'm just gonna have to leave it there. I won't be able to put it back in, which I don't recommend soldering stuff like while being inserted in the plastic, like motherboards and stuff. But in this case, I pretty much have no choice. So go ahead and cut some of this off. Go ahead and add some flux on both ends. Pre-tin my wire and connect it. Alright, since it's missing that, I noticed it was insulated, so I'm just going to put some tape over it, because there's a reason why it was insulated in the first place. So it won't, pretty sure so it won't short, just in case. But for now, I'll just put tape on it. I'll be using some Kapton tape. Close it back up and see if that did anything. I'm actually only going to put a couple of screws in for now. 2 or 3 or so. Wrong screw. Alrighty then. Alright, let's see what it does now, if anything. Oh gosh, still nothing. I wonder if it's from that battery acid. Or it's just the capacitors. Dang it. I was almost certain that was going to be it. I'm actually going to try to scrape that a little more before I move on to determining if it's capacitors or not. Let's give that a try. Alright. Aha! Yes, it turned on now. Awesome. There's a slight buzz sound. Not sure if that's normal, but move around the batteries. And it turns off. So they probably need a bit more cleaning, actually. I'd have to take out the terminals for that or replace them entirely. But I don't even know if it works with the game. It actually came with the game too, so I'm going to test it out and see if it works with the game. No, it doesn't. I'm not sure if it would be the game itself. I doubt it. Go ahead and give it a little bit clean. I'm not sure if it's not reading on game, what's going on. That's weird. Alright, so off camera, I went ahead and put the rest of the screws on. And for whatever reason, not sure why, it's actually working now. I remember just a couple of friends having this one. Not sure if it's supposed to be that, like, faded or dimmed, but if anything, it probably just needs a new screen. I don't know. Put it down in the comments what you think. But everything seems to work fine. Okay, so yeah, apparently the original screens didn't look that great to begin with. They look a little washed out. You have to kind of turn it at a certain angle to get the best color and picture. It does help it if you see it in the dark though. So other than that, it was pretty awesome. I was able to fix it, get it working, turned on, everything. I mean, all the buttons work, the volume works, it reads games. I will have to order some battery covers. But other than that, maybe later on, order one of those nice new LCD screens for them. They actually look really nice now if you add that mod to it. And I honestly wasn't expecting to have a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado warning. It got pretty crazy. Other than that, my plans were to make a giveaway video instead of this one, but I've just been really busy and I still haven't finished that giveaway item yet and video, so keep an eye out for that. Alright, well that's it for today's video. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and hit that like. Make sure to check out my Game Boy Color restoration video up here on screen. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.